In this tutorial, I'd like to look at Microsoft Edge. Now, I realise it's not Microsoft Word, but Edge does come with Windows 10 or Windows 11. So if you have Windows 10 in school, or even Windows 11, or if you have it at home, it's very likely that you'll have Microsoft Edge. And this is the little symbol down here at the bottom that you'll see. So the reason why I'm showing you this is because it has some very good tools that are built into Edge. So I'm on a web page here. It's a BBC bite-sized one, and what I'm looking for is this icon just up here, and you can see as I hover over I get a little logo pops up, says Enter Immersive Reader. So I can either click on to the icon or I can press the F9 key. So for ease I'm just going to click onto the logo, and you can see what happens. It changes the layout just like Immersive Reader in Word. So there's some options up here. We can have the text read aloud.
Did the Romans conquer Scotland? By the end of the 1st century.
So there's one option. There's some limited voice options, and you can increase or slow down the speed of the voice. But also there's lots of text preferences as well. So you can make the text larger here, change the font style if you need to do, and you can also change the colour to improve readability. So that might be quite useful for some pupils. And there's also an option here for text spacing too. So we looked at text spacing earlier on in Word. So a lot of these tools are carried forward. Other option is grammar tools. So grammar tools might be quite a useful exercise or activity to do with pupils. You may want to sort of identify the nouns or the verbs, and you can change the colours that are associated with each one and show the labels as well. But of course reading preferences is very good, so let's just go back off and we'll take off the syllables, go back into reading preferences, and we have this line focus as well. So let's click on to line focus, and single line as well. You can have various options for that. So if I go back into text preferences and make that a bit larger, you can see as you're doing that it's also increasing so that's probably easier to see. And you can use these buttons down here to go through the text, or you could have it read aloud at the same time.
By the end of the 1st century AD, Rome had most of southern Britain under its control.
There too. So close that one off. And back into reading preferences, and as well as the line focus, we also have this option for picture dictionary. So the way that picture dictionary works is as you hover over the text, if you see it changes to a star or a wand, if you click onto the word, you get a picture representation of the word. So let's see what other ones there are. I'll just hover over, see if it's picking up any other words. Here we go, different. And there's some symbols or images for different. So it's limited use, but it might be useful for some pupils. So that's Microsoft Edge. Has some really good tools built in to support reading.